Oh, my bad. I had to dip off again, man. I hate when I'm breaking the flow. When I'm breaking the flow like that. But yeah, you know, because I can't remember where I really let off at. But I'm gonna just start, man. The homie Gainey, man. One Love. He was a rider, man. He claimed Grape Street out of Anniston. When he seen me, he just shook his head because he would always watch me, man. Because he knew I was volatile at that time, man. I was when when I first came into the system, I still had that wild, you know, LA mentality, that South Central mentality. Um, which by the time I'd done the 23 years, it had got a little watered down. I'd calmed down a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? I know I learned how to let stuff go that I normally wouldn't let go. And so, but anyway, like I say, during this time, I was still wild as the Taliban, and he knew it. And he knew at any given time I was prone to just do something. So when he seen me, he say, Cartoon, what's up? I say, shoot, homie, I'm finna go up in here. He say, for what? I say, cuz, hold on, man. Man, y'all, you heard everything that was said earlier this day about, you know, food, this, saying that, you know what I'm saying? Well, he was like, man. He said, where, you know, where the rest of these ends at? You know, NIGGAs. I'm like, cuz, man, I don't know, homie. I said, man, what they got going on, what they doing, ain't got nothing to do with me, homie. I said, cuz, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. If they cowards and scary, that's on them, cuz. But I say, homie, I'm a crip for real. I say, so therefore, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go in here. He was like, cuz, man, I'm going with you. I'm like, homie, you ain't got to if you don't want to. He like, no, cuz, I'm going. I ain't finna leave you out here for dead. And that's basically what the rest of them was doing because they didn't want to go to lockup. They didn't want to go to jail. They was cool with woofing through the gate, but not when it came down to showing up. So the police racked the dope. The police hit the dope. Bloom, bloom, bloom. So they let me and Gainey in. They let me and Gainey in. So now when you come down the hallway, when you get down to the end, you got three doors. You got the front, you got this door that's facing you, which is the door that goes up into the cube. You got the door to the left, which is one side or A side. You got a door to the right, which is two side or B side. We trying to get the A side because that's the side where all of them was. So the police come to the cube when he throw his hands up like what's up? I'm like one side. He pointed both of us. Again, do like that. I'm like, man, we going to the one side. They were like, where you live? Where you he do that? That mean where you sleep at? What block you sleep in? I'm like, man, I sleep in here. I say I sleep in here. So the police were like, man, no you don't, man. Where you come from? 2 block? So I'm like, man, he like, man, look, y'all can't come in here, man. Go back down there to 2 block. Go back to your block. Go back to your block. Now I couldn't really keep up you know what I'm saying, but push the issue because if he got me trapped in his hallway, if he called the Rovers, I got a knife on me. I'm heated. I'm strapped. So if he called the Rovers, there's no way I can throw it in this hallway. He looking at me and there's no way to throw it. I'm gonna get caught with this knife for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And one thing you learn in the Cali prison, the last thing you want to do is just get caught with the knife. You ain't used it, did nothing, just getting caught with it. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that at all, you know? So I'm like, man, so when my partner Gainey was like, come on, Toon, let's go, man. Man, got plenty of time, another date. I'm like, you right, cuz, you right. We end up leaving. So we go back to the block. He's big greedy. He's a big dude like me. He like, cuz, man, I'm finna go eat. You know, I'm like, cuz, go in here. I'm already ate, homie. I'm finna go back to the block. So I shoot back to the block. Boom. And so now I'm waiting. I'm like, shoot, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. The only other chance I'm gonna get to go down there is later on at Peel Call because they ain't finna open up the yard no more. They ain't finna do none of that. So we didn't do none of that. It wasn't no words passed. And so like at this time, didn't nobody have no cell phones. Cell phones wasn't even out. So the next day, I don't go to breakfast. The next day when the yard opened up though, a dude called me. I was in the cell. Dude come to the cell like, hey Toon, man, dudes want you on the fence. I'm like, what's up? Who? Like, man, some dudes over there from 4 Block. They call him. They said, man, tell the dude to. They didn't say cartoon. That they was like, man, tell the big dude from Cali, man, come to the fence. So I'm like, all right. I go out. I go to the fence. When I get up on the fence, it's about like, I don't know what cell that was, but it was that cell. I don't know how many cats was in the cell, but it was the dude that called the shots for the Bloods. Dude who called the shot for the Bloods, and it was like he was like, man, cartoon. We started talking about the incident that happened yesterday. He like, man, woo woo woo. Somehow, some way, they had got word that I tried to get in a block. Okay, anyway, they had got word that I was trying to get in that block, which I was. So dude was like, man, Toon, look. He didn't call me Toon, he called me Cali. He like, Cali, check this out. Me and him started talking, and he wasn't no coward. I want to say his name bad because a lot of the Bloods in Birmingham, they gonna know him. They gonna know him. A lot of Bloods that throughout the whole prison system gonna know this cat. So anyway, me and him started chopping it up, and I told him, I say, man, look, I say, I'm not from here, homie. I say, I might not understand how y'all do everything y'all do. I say, but now stuff that your people were saying on the fence, I say, homie, I don't know what these other cats doing. I say, homie, but I'm cripping for real, and that form of disrespect, homie, it can't be tolerated, homie. That can't be tolerated. He was like, Toon, check this out. Your people was on the fence saying some disrespectful stuff too. I say, I understand that. You know, I understand that. I say, so if your people saying what they said and my people saying what they say, shoot, the only thing I can see is it's time to get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all disrespected us, we disrespected y'all. When it comes to that, homie, it ain't nothing to do but to get it. He was like, you know, he had a good, you know, head on. He like, I understand, boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. He say, but now you coming down here, you know what I'm saying? What you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Basically, he asked me like, you coming down here by yourself, like you finna tear some up. What you supposed to do? I say, homie, look, I ain't the baddest man in the world. I ain't gonna never say that. I say, but I'm far from a buster, homie. I say, you disrespected what I represent. I say, now, if these cats ain't gonna trip on it, that's on them. I say, homie, but I'm tripping, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping for real. And I you know, me coming down there by myself or whatever, I don't know. I ain't saying that I'm finna just, you know, tear the whole block up. I say, but I'm finna come do what I'm supposed to do. I'm finna come do what I feel I'm obligated to do. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all disrespected everything I stood for, everything I stand for, homie. If I don't say or do something, then I'm just like them. And I'm not cut from no cloth like them. Man, so me and old boy talk, and which was cool because he respected my gangster. I respected his gangster. Me and him agreed, this dude was such a rider. Me and him agreed that, you know what? He said, man, it ain't got to go to this. He said, homie, if this how it's gonna go, if that's how you feel about it, to kill this whole thing and keep it from going into a big situation, he told me, he said, man, me and you can handle it. Me and you can handle it. I'm like, shoot, that's what's up then. I say, homie, that's cool. I say, man, I got to get down for mine. I say, well, me and you finna handle, I'm not handling nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking up for me. I'm speaking up for what I represent, for real. Getting down for mine. So he was like, cool, whatever, however you want to do. You know, I'm just trying to keep it from going to a big old thing. I say, cool. I said, I'll be down there. He said, no. He said, I can come to you. I said, huh? He said, no, I can come to you. He said, I can move a little bit better than you. Police ain't gonna let you up in. He said, I can move a little bit better. I'm like, all right, well, cool then. Cool. He said, I'll be down there. I said, all right. So I waited. I went back, I told Gainey what was happening. So he was like, all right. He say, he coming. Gainey was telling me, he say, that dude coming. I say, yeah, I believe he is. On the next, now we told other fellas, dudes had heard and this and that. So on the next well, we didn't have no unlock. On the next, well, in and out or whatever, somebody was leaving, coming in, or doing some PO call or something. But anyway, he came. He came. He came by himself. And I respected the F out of that. He came by himself. And he came when I didn't even know he was coming. I knew he was coming, but I didn't know he was going to be able to get in at this certain time when the door opened up. I'm sitting at a table, me and another little crib dude. He come in, he looking around. I tell the little crowd, I said, man, ain't that that dude? Whoa. He like, yeah. So when he spot me, he go like this here, like, oh, boom. He came right over to the table, sat at the table, slid in at the table on this. He like, you cartoon? I'm like, yeah, homie. He's like, yeah, I'm such and such. I'm like, all right, so what's up? He was like, shoot, man, I told you I was coming down here, He told me, man, pick a cell. He told me pick a cell. You know what I'm saying? What cell? Where we going? I'm like, shoot, homie, we can go to my cell. He was like, all right. Boom, we going to the cell. So, man, I'm just tripping, man. I respected this dude right here, man. I respected the F out of this. But anyway, he told me to pick a cell. Bang. I'm like, we can go to mine. So when we going, I get up, he like, shoot, come on. So we going to the cell. Now, granted, it's Bloods live in our block. It's Bloods live in our block. It wasn't no more than about three or four that stayed in the block. And at this time, two stayed on the, no, three stayed, no, two stayed, no, it was five. Three stayed on the side across from me, and two stayed on the side where I stayed at. And they came to him. They came to him like, "What's up, blood?" I heard them talking. He was like, "Man, y'all get back. Y'all stay, and everything." You know what I'm saying? Me and old boy finna handle this. So boom. So now here come the little young crib dudes and stuff. So Gainey came. Somebody word it got to Gainey. Gainey come over there. He was like, hold up. So now the Crips is packing up on the tier. So Gainey letting them know. He like, man, no, y'all go ahead, go, man. Y'all making a scene. Y'all making a spot hop, man. Y'all disperse. It ain't nothing, man. It's this man and the homie, man. Y'all go ahead, y'all go. I say, boom. They disperse. They standing back. So me, him, and Gainey going to sell though. So one thing I can say about the homie Gainey, man, he's always been a real good mediator, a real good politician or whatever, So we get in the sale. Gainey come to sale too. So I go in, I back up to the rock. So dude come in, he put his back up against the sink, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of moving his hands like, hey, what's up? So when Gainey come in, Gainey started talking to both of us. So he was like, he was telling the dude, he say, man, you different. He pointed at me, he say, Toon, you different. He say, man, he say, look, y'all finna get into it about, he just go to talking. So he was like, Toon, man, look, man, this dude come down here by himself, man. He could have tried to come down here with a whole bunch of Bloods, but he didn't. He came by himself. I say, well, shoot. I say, homie, he ain't did nothing I ain't did. I was going down there by myself, so. He was like, both of y'all gangsters, though. He say, both of y'all gangsters. Now, Gainey had been in this prison, so he knew the Blood dude. So he tell me, he say, come. He say, man, you got a lot of your people, man, that's straight cowards. He say, as well as we got a whole lot that's straight cowards, too. He say, but now y'all finna get into it, and Toon, you didn't initiate it, and he told the Blood dude, he say, you didn't initiate it. He say, man, these little old young dudes that run around here woofing all the time that ain't gonna do nothing, they the ones who initiate all this, but y'all finna bump? So the Blood dude, he like, man, I'm just coming, you know what I'm saying, since he was coming down there to get him some straightening or whatever, just to keep it from going crazy, because he say, man, if you would have came in like that night, he say, I can't say how that would have turned out. So to keep it from being some old crazy wild stuff, I'm just stepping up to do this, and this. As well as he pointed at me, as well as you probably stepping up to do this, and this. But now in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm stepping up to do this because I feel I have to. And these coward fools that's supposed to be pushing the same thing I'm pushing ain't gonna throw rice at a wedding. Man, we talk. Cooler heads prevail. We end up shaking hands, man. It could have went there. It could have really went there. But we end up shaking hands, man, and you know what I'm saying? He said when he get back down to where he going, he finna deal with his people. I told him, I say, man, I'm finna call a meeting and deal with my people. He say, because this stuff about them little young dudes running their mouth saying this and that. He say, man, and the blood dude that was upstairs in the cell, he say, Big Cali, that dude don't even live in our block. He come from the other side of the prison. He was just in the lockup cell. He say, so all this started over a dude that don't even live over here, that live over there, that you probably ain't gonna never even be able to run across. I'm like, you right, you're definitely right. He say, so man, look, I'm finna get on mine, you get on yours, and man, that's that. I'm like, man, bet it up. You know what I'm saying? Bet it up. Now, cause I'm the type, I'm a firm believer. If you run behind a problem long enough, eventually you're gonna catch up to that problem. And a lot of time when you catch up to that problem, it don't always turn out how you thought it was, you know? So me running behind him trying to push an issue on getting down, it could have turned out any type of situation, you know what I'm saying? Him coming to me and trying to do whatever, it could have probably turned out any type way, you know? So boom. Cooler heads prevailed. We did away with the nonsense, and that was that was that, man. Man, I want to say this blood dude name because after that, I was around him for years. You know what I'm saying? Years. Dude had a cool head on his shoulders, man. Smart. And he was down. Wasn't none scary about him. He was down, but he had something to think with. If it was a need to go to war like that, he was gonna go without a shadow of a doubt. But if it could be handled a different type way, he was down for that too. Same with me. If it could be talked out and handled a different type way, I'm down for that. But if we can't do that, if we finna go to war, then full speed ahead. But I'm glad it turned out the way it did, man. I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Because anybody that say they want to be in lockup, want to be in the hole, want to be knife fighting, want to be fighting and all that, they a fool. They a fool, man. It's always a better way. It's always a better way, man. It's always a better way. Anyway, man, tell the people you love them. And me, y'all know, I represent the gangsters, homie. The Mavalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace. Bing. What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, listen, I put this little quick video out, man. Me and my wife, we took us a little trip to the little fair last night. And I was gonna get on one of the mechanical bulls. Partner, no, it didn't happen. Soon as I climbed my behind up there and touched the bull on the back, oh no. No. My mama ain't met no. Not gonna be able to do it. My wife, she over there snickering and laughing. She couldn't wait to see me fly through the air. She was gonna clown, boy. She was gonna clown me. She was gonna clown me. Not. But one of my petted on the little animals and stuff. I love them little animals. I like animals better than I do people. And on that little punch machine, man, I hit that machine so hard it broke it. The man said if the thing wouldn't have fell out of it, it would have probably went to 1,000. It stopped on 5 something because the thing broke on it. But yeah, I punched it, man. But anyway, just out having a little fun. I like to take y'all with me, man. Check it out, y'all. Here it is. What's wrong with his head? He got 3 horns. That's the one I like to do. Got 3 horns. Okay.
When I fall, then you pop. Don't nobody drop, you better put into the block. Then put the cops, you better squeeze until it's empty. I put that on 50, she's with it, are you hit me? Hey gang, swing gang, what it looks at. 5 tray, hey, yeah, third that. 4 8, 8 8, 11 6. So when you slide down the 8, you're getting clapped at. Heads up until my days up.